Hello, hello. I love that picture. I can hear Roy. I can hear Roy reading that disclaimer. And I'm telling you, this is an adult show. And if you don't like it, don't watch it.
And I don't tend to go through that hell again.
That's right.
Every week.
Jay was in Facebook jail, and she doesn't intend to go through that hell again.
I didn't go around telling everybody I was in Facebook jail.
It's a badge. It's a badge of honor, though. Good for you.
John's been in there like 30 times.
I know. He's a habitual.
He is
habitual Facebook criminal.
Yeah, but he has like stuff like, all kinds of stuff, which I think is funny. But you know what? Someone was out to get him because 2 years ago it was a GIF, and when a GIF is on Facebook, it's legal, right? It was the one Pulp Fiction.
Charlie, where are you? Right.
That have the ball in the mouth. His ball in the mouth, and somebody reported him.
Right. Thought it was Harvey doing it to him. We didn't have Harvey back then.
Harvey Chubbs Conradi.
Our biggest fan.
Good evening, Victor.
Hello, Victor.
Rory. Oh, Michael, I forgot to tell you. I sent the photographs of Rory's daughter. I forget her name, Rory. I sent all the pictures of her dressed up as Jean Coulter, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she's like, "That's amazing. That's wonderful. I think that's so beautiful." And then I snapshot of the picture and send it to Rory so his daughter could see. So that was pretty good, right?
Carrying on that generational love of Jaws film.
Yeah.
Passing it on.
Michael actually was with Gary.
Yes, we had breakfast today. Victor and I sat across from him, and I kept waiting for him to go, "God, I'm hungry," but he didn't. I was like, I was gonna say, "How you feeling? How's your stomach? Are you maybe hungry?" But
as you see, recorded underneath the table, like
yeah,
like you recorded Jaws on the cassette player.
That's right. I got him at the table.
Thinking of that, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like, if because Jaws was never on TV until like what
79 November
ABC, right?
Yeah.
But then they would re-release it or whatever, so we'd get to see it a couple times. But Kelsey, okay, yeah. Bring her. Oh, I did kind of do a look, but I didn't want to take away Kelsey's spotlight.
Thunder spotlight.
Yeah, because everybody, like, if you have a good friend, I hold the microphone, you hold the microphone, even though I interrupt Michael a lot. I don't mean to. It's my ADD. But when you're talking to somebody and they're like, but anyways, so me, I.
Yes, we all had breakfast. The entire group, we all had breakfast with Gary today. Gary watches the show, and he said to tell everybody hello. So hello, everybody.
Nice. I hope he saw the episode we did, the tribute to his son.
Yeah, he asked. Thanks for sending me that link. I'll send it to him because he asked. I don't know. I can't remember if he said he saw it, but he said he knew we had done it. But he asked for a link. So
what was confusing? I have you can't really see the beginnings of it anymore, and I had really you can't really tell, they're not really in order and they're all over the place. So, and then also on YouTube, I got to go back and name them individually instead of my broadcast. But yeah, that was a good show. It was a sad show, but let's see. Yes, he did. And he had a funny ass story. I still can't believe that Ernest Borgnine.
Fuck you. Yeah.
I love it.
But he was telling me surprisingly that when he doesn't do a lot of signings, but when he does, the majority of the fans are Dog Day Afternoon fans.
That's awesome. Really?
Yeah. And he's only in the first 2 minutes of the film. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the beginning and it's the best. So you can't, but yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I kind of
I'm trying to get him. He lives part of the year down in Florida now, So I'm trying to get him, if he's in Florida, I'm trying to get him to come to SharkCon. So hopefully those of you coming to SharkCon to see me or Richard Dreyfuss, whichever one is more important to you in the Jaws world, Gary should be there as well. And the next year is supposed to be all the Jaws 2 people, and he'll probably be there then as well.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope he goes. That'd be great. People would love that. Any of the other Jaws 2 kids going at all, or no?
Not this year. It was supposed to be Anne, Mark Gilpin, Donna Wilkes, and then Christine Freeman, who's the water skier. But because of they had to cancel last year, so they need to make, and it makes perfect sense. They need to make the money up and make sure they have a good crowd. So
Yeah,
bringing Richard in, you'll bring in everybody. People that might not be there for Jaws, but might be fans of The Goodbye Girl or any other film he did.
Once Around.
And more of them, Once Around. More of them you get more people to pay $19, whatever it is, to get in, just to stand and look at Richard. So
yeah, he's the man, He is the man. Hi, James Scott. Hi, Robert. Roy's face on the screen is actually me after Red Sox loses to the Blue Jays. I think that was every Red Sox fan up until we won our first series. I think that's when the ball went through the legs of
Bill Buckner.
Actually, I feel bad for him because he had a really good record,
Bill Buckner's borderline Hall of Famer.
Really is. And it's unfortunate.
So to be, yeah. And I always say Bill Buckner did not give up 3 straight hits with 2 outs. So you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Calvin Schiraldi.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was going to say the same thing. Calvin Schiraldi, the relief pitcher.
But it was funny. Right. In that preseason during spring training, when they interviewed Buckner, he said, I'm just here to help the team. He goes, but God, who knows? For all we know, a ball is going to go through my leg or we're going to lose a game. And of course, it just took, yeah, you can find the video. And what he did is the ball, having played baseball for 45 years, and being an infielder, what he did is he just came up too quick. He didn't wait for the ball. A split second slower. If he'd pulled up just a little split second later, that ball would have been in his glove. But that's okay. I guess they finally after they won the World Series, he came back and threw out the first pitch, and he got a big hand. So yay.
What was the name of the fan that everybody hated? He had to change his name because he messed with the ball that went.
Oh, Steve Bartman.
Yes.
In Chicago.
God.
Yeah.
That guy was the most hated guy in sports.
In Chicago, especially Chicago, because it took him another 10 years to win the World Series after that. So
I think he changed his name because I think people were harassing him and stuff.
I would definitely.
I would too. I feel bad for Buckner though. It really wasn't. It was Calvin Schiraldi, and we all should have known that. I don't know why we had to go blame him. Hi, Antonio. He's back. Bill Buckner should have been in the hall. You got that right.
That's right. Hopefully the same committee that put Harold Baines, and Harold Baines is from Maryland and he played for the Orioles, but Harold Baines is less of a borderline Hall of Famer than Billy Buckner was. So hopefully that same group that put Bill Buckner in, or Harold Baines in, will put Bill Buckner in. And for you Red Sox fans, we'll put Dwight Evans in.
Evans,
and Fred Lynn.
Freddie Lynn, oh my God!
Yes. My favorite ball player ever, Freddie Lynn.
Freddie Lynn, oh my God! Bob Stanley, oh my God! Antonio is back again. Hi, Antonio.
Hello, Antonio. Welcome. Hey, Keith.
What is he saying there?
What did Keith say? Hello, fellow Jaws fans. Somewhere. Ian is here.
Ian. Hi, Ian.
Ian's a Dodgers fan.
He just saw the episode of the interviews from Jaws 2, just waiting for Mark Gilpin and Cindy Grover. Ben Marley and Donna will. Oh, Bob Stanley Wild Pictures. Hello. Hello, Keith.
You have a full house tonight. Good.
Keith is 79 years old. Just kidding, Keith. Oh, man. Joe Louis was 79 years old when he fought Rocky Marciano. Oh, man. That's sad, Bill Buckner. Cleveland should have won. My idol. Who's your idol? Bill Buckner? Or who? Victor, it wouldn't be Bill Buckner. Who? Oh, Bob Stanley? Bob Stanley?
Bob Stanley?
It's a great picture, by the way. Yeah. Hi, guys. How are you? I don't know who that is, but maybe it's Kelly. Maybe
that's Jane. That's Jane.
Oh, Jane Jones. Okay.
Oh, no. Jane says, hey, guys. Who said hi, guys?
Hello.
Oh, that was Ian.
Hi, Donna.
Everybody's here. Donna's here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Juanita says hi, Janie.
Freddie Lynn. Yeah, Fred Lynn. Oh, man. Okay. Milos is here. Hi, Milos.
Backdoor Donuts.
Milo says, we wish you a nice show. We'll watch it tomorrow. My favorite line in Jaws 2 is, it's too hot in the lighthouse. And, of course, God, I'm hungry.
There it is. Those are the best. God, I'm hungry.
Yep. Robert McGinn says, I was having lots of laugh recently because I was watching a video of Jeannot explaining the French joke.
Jeannot told me a great story because if you watch a lot of the early television episodes he did, like Night Gallery and Columbo and that, he is Jean or Jean Short. And I asked him, I said, why are you, why is it Jeannot on your films, but you were Jean on television? And he said that his office would get so many phone calls from women's groups wanting him to come speak because as far as they knew, he was the only woman director in television because they saw Jean and didn't realize it was Jean. So that's why he's Jeannot.
Oh, that's sad for us women to hear that because all I can think about is the Hurt Locker when the first woman won the award.
Because I think the only woman that did television regularly in the 70s was Ida Lupino. She was a former actress, became a director, but yeah, I don't think there were many, very few.
Hello from Ireland. Hello from the inside. Hello from Ireland. They don't have Lucky Charms in Ireland. Isn't that a hoot?
That's Mark Small. Donna says Backdoor Donuts. They're shipping again to the U.S.
Woo!
Oh, Matt's here.
Wait a minute. Was that Mark Small? Okay.
Yes.
Hi.
Well, let that woman.
Hello, James Scott. What I asked? What is he saying? What am I? An ass? Guess I dream all about the Jaws too. Lucy, she's beautiful. Yeah. Hi, Matt. Someone says hi, Donna. We're watching the attraction for my favorite scene is the fight scene. I have not seen Great White yet, but I heard that it was mediocre. That's all I'm saying about that. Anyways, we're talking, if you're just joining us, folks, we're talking about your favorite lines from the film series. I just quoted Michael there. Yeah, everyone knows you're going to need a bigger boat, but we're talking about the franchise itself. There is, obviously, like in Jaws 2, a lot of people can quote it, but there's a few with Jaws 3 that are pretty funny that I love, that are wicked funny. I crack up every time. Especially when you look and you see over, you're like, oh, what is he saying? Calvin Bouchard. You mean we're talking about some damn sharks, mother? Jaws. Remember that? You mean we're talking about some damn sharks, mother? Now, we were talking about how great Sam Jackson would be playing Mayor Vaughn, but that's sort of like something that that Sam Jackson would say. Talking about that sharks, mother.
Ian says that Great White is shite.
Shite. It's shite, huh?
It's shite.
Victor's favorite line is, you're going to ignore this picture of a problem until it swims up and bites you in the ass. Don't give me that shit point. Oh, the directions with the chief. Yeah. When Chief Brody says to Matt Hooper, you're wearing a sweater when they're on the orcas, wearing scars.
You're wearing a sweater.
Mark, yours is what kind of ice cream do you want? When she says when he says coffee?
Well, that triggers the biggest debate because people think that Mike Brody is asking for an actual cup of coffee.
Oh boy.
Oh God, you get into an argument with that. You can't win. No, he wants coffee. I mean, like, he's 10 years old. He doesn't want coffee. He wants coffee ice cream. Yeah.
I was with my dad today earlier, and I was quoting a little bit something about, and I'm like, hands, and I'm like, you got city boy hands, stupid.
City hands.
Not money your whole life. I don't need any of this working class hero crap. You're not gonna do this on a boat, are you? Love that one.
You had $100,000 boat, there'd be an investigation. That's right, Victor.
That's Michael. Michael says that one a lot. He likes that one too. Let's see. My favorite line is, "Oh yeah, God, please help us."
Stop playing with yourself. It's coffee ice cream, for crying out loud. You tell him, Matt.
Yeah, stop playing with yourself, Hooper. Hooper, starboard! Are you watching? I mean, this. But what I really like the one when he comes in. He goes, "Yeah, I'd like to speak to your husband." She goes, "Yeah, so would I."
So would I.
Great lines, great lines.
A lot, and those are the. I mean, there's so many. I mean, there's a few iconic lines, but I like to catch the, because I always say my favorite line from Rocky is at the end of the fight when he's in the ring and all the reporters are around him asking him questions, and the one guy leans in, and between all the Adrians and everything else, Rocky goes, "Come on, man, I've had enough things in my face tonight." And it's just like, it's just like a throwaway line, but it's like, that's pretty classic.
That is.
No grenades.
That is.
No
this
grenades.
One's name's Cuff, and this one's name's Link. Cuff and Link.
Cuff and Link.
Oh, man.
My turtles.
Grenades. No grenades. No grenades. No dynamite. Let's see. Let Polly do the printing. Yes, great line.
That's a great line.
Why can't I do the printing? What's wrong with my printing? I like it when Dennis Quaid is pouring coffee. And go ahead, you can read it, Mike. And
Sean says, "Just throw it in my eyes. It'll work faster."
Now,
Jane, is he pouring coffee or coffee ice cream? That's just because Mike Brody likes coffee ice cream, not coffee. So yeah, let's get a fight going.
Get a fight going on Jaws, on Keith's Jaws site. I dare you guys. I want you guys to go and on the big Jaws site and say, "Can anybody tell me about the shooting star? If that was real or if that was real?" Yes. And I want you guys to take pictures of how the piranhas.
Yes.
Right in and
they circle.
It's
they look for weakness.
I mean, Mikey Waters is probably like, I mean, it's crazy. They're still picking on them, big bullies.
They're like lions at a herd of zebras. They look for the weak one and they pounce on you. Exactly. Yeah.
I was just wondering if do you think that Quint would have survived? And then people would be like, I mean, it's the goddamn movie. What if? People were just having a conversation. They're like going home and crying.
There are fans. There are fans, and there are crazy people. It's like the Saturday Night Live where William Shatner's at the convention, and somebody says, Do you remember episode 26 where you had to go into your cabin and get into your safe? And Shatner's like, yes. He goes, what was the combination of the safe? It's just, it's stupid, nonsensical stuff like that.
I was surprised Shatner didn't go 8675309.
309. Turn to the left and ask for Jenny.
Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Oh, it's so good to have a girl on here. Kelly and Jane Jones Clark and Donna, Keith, the whole gang's here. Let's see. I've never seen a boat in my life. Good one.
Victor, best line in Jaws 3D. Oh, sorry, Jay, I don't have any. Yeah, best line.
Yeah, there is.
Best line in Jaws: The Revenge. The end. It's the best line.
Shut up. Oh, that's me. Hey, listen, I like Jaws 3D. I think it's great.
It was good for what it was. I mean, it was. It's kind of like, I think it's weird. It's kind of like Halloween 3 because it's kind of got Jaws in the title and the number 3, but it's really barely connected at all to the Jaws franchise. It's like, like when you see The Revenge, it's like 3 never existed.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and Joe, our friend, he directed it. So I don't like to, put down anybody's work because, things change, like I look at Top Gun and it's still not, I don't think it's as great as it was. Everybody thinks it, but I still like it because I just love Joe and listen to me kiss Joe's ass. So Joe, if you're watching, come on, honey, come back to us.
That's right. Come see us. We'll bar Victor. We'll cancel Victor's account that day.
Catherine Morgan. Overman was killed inside the park. The baby was caught inside the park. Its mother is inside the park.
What do we can find Bess Armstrong? I'm sure she's working at a freaking Shoney's or Applebee's somewhere, waiting a waitress. I wonder what she's. Sure, we can find her.
Oh God, we're talking about some damn sharks, mother.
Some damn sharks, mother.
Oh, good Lord. I got to put the comments on here. Okay. Let's see. Best line in Jaw. Oops, I got to get back up. Frappuccino. Excuse me, Chief. That's great. That's just great. Now, where the hell are we? You're certifiable great. You know that? Yeah. Best line, Jaws. Sorry, Jay. Don't have any. That's okay. Oberman. Shelby Overton. I can't believe I remember his name. He was a hunk. A hunk of flesh. Kelly Zeppelin. Frappuccino. Tonight, in my dreams, me and Lucy, Patrick, Tina, watch Goodbye Girl. Ooh, he loves him some Jaws too, Antonio. What do you think is the most rudest moment in Jaws? Mine is Hooper just starting to eat the chief. That is anyone eating this? That is rude.
Yeah, it's rude, but it's just in character. He's just coming over to hang out. He's like, like the guest that won't leave. He just, I mean, he did bring wine.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Let's see. I also had a laugh because Jennifer Gardner had a awesome story from the set of Return of Fantasy Island. Tell on Graham Norton. Okay. Shatner would say it in Shatner's voice.
Oh, let's see what he's got. Shatner says, Matt. I missed it. Matt, I see where he says, I love Bess Armstrong.
He says, I can't even tell you. It's all even numbers because only those really count. Even numbers.
Oh yeah, all the even number Star Treks are good.
No, Michael, I can tell you it's even numbers because
I can tell you it's the even numbers. Damn it, Matt!
I like the fact
I directed part 5, but it wasn't very good. Thank God DeForest Kelly didn't want to direct. Who knows what Star Trek 6 would have been?
with Mr. Rourke and Wrath of Khan.
He was good in that.
Over that, all I kept thinking about was Mr. Rourke. Like, I couldn't. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Kelly girl. Kelly says on the screen. Go ahead, Mike. You can read.
Kelly says, "Best line, Jaws 3D. Hey,
No, stop.
I'm mad at him, but I don't mean it. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can bring it up on my comments.
I don't mean any harm. You hear me? I don't mean any harm.
Oh, there you go.
Michael is right, and of course, no.
Yeah, Keith, come check out this 908. Yeah. What the hell's a 908?
90. Oh yeah.
908 means get me the hell out of here.
I love how Hendrix is like 908 cheap. I feel bad because he's like Gomer Pyle a little bit in that. He's like cast.
Well, he had a lot of the good. He had a lot of the funnier lines.
He did.
Because originally that it was supposed to be like a Mutt and Jeff team of it was going to be Jeff Kramer and Marshall Efron. They're going to be like more like bumbling Keystone Cops, and that's why Jeff quit. And then when Jeannot came on, he wanted to know where was the deputy guy because he was fun. So
yeah.
And now they're best friends. 40 million, everybody 43 years later, now they're best friends. So.
Yeah, I want you to come in here and check out this 908. What the hell's
what's a 908?
I've never heard of a 908.
Grace Kinney is dancing. Yeah. Grace Kinney is dancing in front of my son.
All right, you big bastard. Come on, I got something for you now. It's hot. By the boy, come on, right over here. I sound like Quint doing Brody's impression at the end of Jaws 2. Let's see. Even James Scott. I love Jaws 3 too. I love all things Joe Alves. Yes, you do. Thank you, Rory. We love Joe Alves.
Rory, I was thinking the same thing. Rory, the best line in Jaws Revenge is Jay. We have to get that clip. If we get Mario Van Peebles to come on, we'll have to get that clip. Introduce him. Here he is. Jake.
Jake, man. Hey, man. Michael, man.
My equipment don't crap out, man.
I have this irresistible urge to kiss you, Ellen Brody. Why? Because it would not occur to you why. I don't like Jaws 4. That's like the whole Hoagie and Ellen, like it's
Ellen the romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victor, to answer your question, why wasn't Hendrix in Jaws Revenge? They asked Jeff. He didn't want to do it. And according to David Hamilton, they had asked his dad, Murray, to reprise the role of the mayor, but he passed away before they began filming. So yeah. I don't know if he would have done it or not. But
what about Sean Brody? What's after Cable Junction?
The Atlantic.
Then Iowa. Good, Michael. That's good. That's good, Mike. You're good.
James, yes, he did. Joe was a production designer on Escape from New York. So
yes, great movie. I love that. I that's what I wanted to talk to him about. That and Close Encounters. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. Bowman. They die magnificently. Good one, James. Let's see. I love Bess Armstrong. I do too. Oh, here we go. I keep on going by. Best line in The Revenge is Jay. Yeah.
Slow motion. You got to read it in slow motion though.
Yeah, that was a face with the picture we had up, Matt. That's a good one. Yep. And that's in that trailer too, right? Grace Kelly, she's dancing around in a towel. Why isn't Hendrix in Jaws the Revenge?
Because he was smart.
He was too busy. Yes. He was too busy writing like award-winning shows. You got that right,
Yes.
Matt. I noticed
Yes.
Al's worked on Escape from New York, James Scott. Poor Mario Van Peebles. Am I my brother's keeper? Let's see. Antonio's obsessed with Lucy.
But in a good way.
Erin Walton, what? What? Okay, here lies the body of Mary Lee, who died at the age of 103. For 15 years, she kept her virginity.
Not a bad record for this vicinity.
And we put that on there without looking at it because we all know that.
The following program is rated R.
Oh, Michael. Yes. I was at the 2012 Jaws Fest and I saw Joe come in. I missed getting his autograph. So he was sitting beside me and my boyfriend, and I was all like, fangirling out, but he was watching Patches up there talking about, yeah. And rumor has it that when they were filming, that Joe and her were kind of like having a, dating.
Friends, close friends.
Yeah, and then he ended up taking her to Cali.
Yeah.
And she lives there and like got invited to Jaws Fest in 2012. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yep.
And Joe got around. Joe dated Terry Garr for a while.
Joe's hot. Joe is hot. No offense. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way to his wife. Joe is very attractive.
He's a good-looking man.
I don't need to say Kramer. Let's see. I truly think that Jaws will read the Jaws script on Zoom. We'll see. Everybody always says they're going to do what they're going to do, and then you have like 2 people show up. It'll be just you and me, Victor, and everybody else will be like, "Yeah, oh, sure, we'll make it. Yeah, okay, all right."
I wonder if we could do that. Just get a bunch of us like they did on I mean, not equating us to like
yes, I told you
Brad
about
Pitt and them, that the people that did the Fast Times at Ridgemont High script reading, but
Shia
that would be fun to do.
That would be fun. Maybe we could do it on the show and bring 2 people up at a time.
Just get everybody to Zoom and give everybody parts. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then we'll put
maybe have Carl come play Meadows.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to play the guy that says, "Oh, what?"
Oh, what?
That's Steven Spielberg's gay uncle. That's what.
Not true.
I'm not even saying that in a bad way. Those are the words from quote unquote. Don't you hate when people do this? You ever see people do this all the time when they talk? Quote unquote. Those are the words of the comedian that's on Saturday Night Live that went out with Ariana Grande, Pete Davidson. He's like, when you see Jaws, like the guy that says, "Oh, what?" He's put in there. He's Steven Spielberg's gay uncle. Oh, I'm sorry. So my husband tells me you're into sharks. Yes, good one. One of my favorite parts in Jaws 2 is when Brody and Alan Hendricks. Brody. Calls
Hendricks. Call him Jeff.
Good one.
Jeff.
Yeah. And then here's another thing too: the barrels and at the house of the decorations. Everybody always asks, "Are those the barrels that were in the original movie?" I'm like, no, they were just some barrels they found that
barrels I had. I think it's supposed to be the barrel he swam in on, but obviously it wasn't the real barrel.
Like the Easter eggs. I mean,
yes.
Michael is perfect as Quint. Yes, he is. Keith is Hooper. I don't want to be the girl. I always used to fight with the boys. When Star Wars came out, they'd always make me Leia. But now that I look back at it, I'm kind of glad I was Leia because she's a badass and I love Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
R.I.P. God bless her. But I
don't. Now you could be.
I want to be Han Solo. They're like, "No, you're gonna be Princess Leia." I'm like, "No, that's not fair." And we always yell. And then, who would you be when you played Star Wars, Mike? Oh wait, you're a little older than me, so you really weren't playing Star Wars in the trees, were you? Wait,
maybe.
8? No, wait, you were.
I was 17 when it came out.
Okay, yeah.
We actually did, and I'm actually getting ready to do a director's commentary for it. We did a parody film of Star Wars where I played the Han Solo character.
Oh, really?
But yeah, and we won a film festival with it, and had a bunch of fun. But I'm actually having it transferred to DVD, and I'm getting ready to record the director's commentary. So
I gotta see that. You gotta send me
it's
a
called
copy.
we called it the movie we couldn't call Star Wars because we couldn't think of a better title. And I think the reason we won was because the guy who did our special effects, because it was all Super 8 back then, everything was out of focus.
Yeah.
So the night before the festival, we went to like Zayre's or a store like that,
Oh my God,
Zayre's.
Zayre's.
But we bought the condensed Super 8 version of Star Wars, and we cut out the battle scene. So here it is, just a bunch of us in Florida goofing around, and then we get into the spaceship, and then it's like, it's the X-wings and stuff. So yeah,
I want to see that.
Yep. It'll be available soon.
That's awesome! Wow.
Yeah, my character was hands so low because I had a penchant for grabbing women by the butt.
I was going to say, oh no, let's not go into the porn talk again with the.
Yes. I was a pincher. Like a crab, I was a pincher. Yes.
Shaving private. Shaving
Private Ryan.
Oh,
there's a bunch of them out there.
That was when poor Michaela Spielberg decided to go in this he must have cut her off. You know what it was? He cut her off. He was doing something wrong. He cut her off. And then she's like, I'll show them. And then the mother, and then they interviewed Kate Capshaw, and she's like, whatever Michaela wants to do, we stand behind her 100%. Like
Kate Capshaw's like, how do you think I married him?
You know what I mean? It's like she's like she got shut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she knew. I have a feeling that that Steven Spielberg, he really loved what am I thinking of? The guys that wrote Fascinating Rhythm. Anything Goes. Who am I talking about? I should
Cole
know.
Porter?
No,
Cole Porter. The song?
The Brothers? The Brothers?
The Sherman Brothers?
No, those are the guys from Disney.
Right.
Who am I thinking of?
Cole Porter wrote Anything Goes. You mean like the opening number in Temple of Doom? Anything Goes.
You're right. He did do that.
I think that's Cole Porter.
I'm thinking about the Gershwin brothers. I'm thinking about Gershwin.
George and Ira? Yes.
They did Fascinating Rhythm, which is the name of Hooper's Boat, but it's also a song. So, yeah. Let's see. Keith is Hooper. Michael is okay. Oh boy. I want to be Hendrix. Okay, you can be Hendrix.
You can be Hendrix.
Yep. I thought that said John Mayer. John Mayer is later on.
John Mayer could be Mayer. What's he doing now? Living off that one song he wrote?
I don't know, but he's a misogynist. I'm sorry, but he's a piece of crap. You know, all he did was talk crap about the women that he screwed. He's talking about Jessica Simpson, how a piece of ass she was. He was just so wrong. Jennifer Aniston. I'm like, go away, John Mayer. John as Mayor Vaughn. John Conradi. Oh God,
he'd be a good Mayor Vaughn. I mean, he'd be kind of like a Dr. Evil. He'd just hold Harvey and we need to open the beaches, Chief. Hold that.
Yeah, but John, he'd be like, he'd have his cat in one hand and a yellow vest or something. Oh my God. If you don't know John, we're talking about the guy. He's in the Jaws community. He's always wearing yellow and he's got his little cat Harvey and he's always getting his book jail.
You can catch that shark for $1 million.
Oh, good Lord. Yes, that's a great one. Is anyone eating this? You want a pretzel? Yeah. Let's see. Keith is Hooper. Me. What else? Am I missing some? I'm going here. What do you mean you had a problem grabbing women by the butt?
I didn't have a problem. No, it was the character. You grew up with me. You know I didn't have a problem.
Come on,
the
Matt.
character,
Come on.
that was the character's issue, is that he was very handsy. So he was hands so low.
So low.
Get it? Get it?
You have a great voice. You should go solo. Solo, we can't hear you.
Have a face for radio. That's right.
Get me out of here. Here's the cane. Come go. I'm a whack job today.
Play the music. Dun, 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 dun.
No, I wish I had a cymbal in the back, like oh, I can't hear you.
Like hee-haw. Or Rocky. Here's something you'll really enjoy. Yeah.
Watch me pull the rabbit out of my hair.
Antonio would be Luke Skywalker.
Oh, good Lord. I knew I was going to get Ellen because I'm a girl. No, I want to be Mrs. Taft. I don't think that's funny. I want to wear the wig and I want to be Karen. Let's see. Oh, we got, let's see. I totally agree. Okay. Cole Porter. Anything goes. Yes. I'm thinking about George and Ira Gershwin that wrote a lot of other tunes.
Yes.
Fascinating.
That's Ian. That's Ian who totally agrees with Victor. Han Solo. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. We wrote that joke in the spring of 1978. Thank you. I thank you for appreciating that humor from so long ago.
Okay, when I got booted off in Facebook jail, John's always telling me like, "Oh, this is what you do, whatever, you know." And then me and Jane and Keith had a private convo, and we're like, we all started doing I leaned over from. My new profile on Facebook is I leaned over from Kissing My Ass, Florida. And then and then John, I said, next one you should put is Dick Hertz from Holding, Massachusetts.
Oh God.
These are profile names. Like I'm laughing because I came up with the J Middlefinger.
J Middlefinger Smith. That sounds very like you should live on Martha's Vineyard. Hello, I am J Middlefinger Smith.
I wanted to put Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. I wasn't allowed. I was already taken. Boo Boo Kitty Fuck.
There's already one on there already.
Chewy, if you did a Zoom, okay. If you did, oh come on, love.
Who wants to be Victor? Could be Chewy. That'd be awesome. Just like a Zoom and just Victor sitting there every now and then. He go. That's it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Also the Lion, same thing. Lion and the Wizard of Oz. So.
Oh yeah.
Get away with it.
Oh, good one. Yeah. JJ Clark is Ellen. J is the hotel owner. No, I want to be Mrs. Taft.
That's Mrs. Taft, the hotel owner.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Not because I have the hotel.
I was thinking of her husband, but she's the boss.
Yeah, he's whipped. He's whipped. Hey, Marty, can you put a red zone in front of my house? Yeah.
I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny at all.
Funny at all. Is that my mating call?
Seymour Nuts.
Seymour Nuts. Haywood. I think Justin Timberlake travels as Haywood Jablomi. So
I was just thinking.
He's Italian name.
Michael.
Last name is
Michael.
Michael.
I told you about the Chinese restaurant when I used to do karaoke. And he came up to me and he handed me this and he said, "You say this name," and I'm like, "I'm not doing it." Now they would call me Gummo in Chinese and Mandarin and Cantonese. That means golden hair. Gummo, you do not. I'm like, I'm not doing it. He goes, you do it. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. So then I went over and played the electric slide or whatever. I came back. I had to tell him what that meant. And let me tell you, the guy went in the back room and laughed himself 10 minutes. I swear to God, he was laughing. And then all he would say was, is mine that thing? We always say, is mine that thing? Oh, man.
See more nuts. And his brothers see more butts. Yes, yes.
Bend over. Bend over from you killing me, Smalls, Tennessee. That's okay, Robert. Is that your meeting call, Mike? Yeah. Let's see. Are you going to close the beaches?
Yes, that was a request.
Close the beaches.
Ian requested you say that.
Thank you. And then he says, only not. I didn't agree to that. I didn't agree to that. And he goes, only how many weeks? That's like 3 weeks. That's more like what?
Well, that's good, yeah. Victor. That's good, Victor. Wants to sign in at a hotel in Martha's Vineyard is Martin Brody and see if anybody notices.
That is good. The ending of that is actually probably one of the best exits. Like, I don't know if you watch Seinfeld, but you know when George always says like, I gotta make an exit. I gotta make an exit like they're gonna remember. Like, you know, he's never gonna make the exit. That is an exit. That is, yeah. Especially with the pause. He's such a great actor. Like, Mayor, Chief,
ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Right? He's so good. So good. Oh, wait, is Ian on here? Ian Kruger?
Yeah, Ian's the one who told you wanted you to do
the Ian, yeah. We talked about his the American Werewolf in London. He's got over like what 3,000 members. Those fans are crazy. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Jay Middlefinger Smith. Thanks, Kelly. It's strange that years on Facebook, no one I've known had on Facebook jail, but in the last year or so, it's doubled figures. We're losing our sense of fun. It's so true. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. We get a lot of people that are offended. A lot of people that are offended. It's called.
Let's have a moment of silence for those people. Okay, time's up. The hell of them. The hell of them.
Rat coward.
What's your favorite band? Is it Rat? Yeah.
Oh my God! What did they used to sing? Rat was that song they sang?
Round and round.
Oh, round and round. That was a good song.
That's right, Rat. What goes around comes around. Rat. Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's true.
That's right. Hope you enjoyed your time off this week, Rat.
Let's see. Oh, wait. I don't want to forget this one. Yes, Robert, go check out Ian's site. It's American Werewolf in London. You'll see all kinds of photographs of people that have the slaughtered lamb. It looks exactly like the pub. It's crazy. Phil McCracken. Yes. That was another one we got at the call when I used to take orders. I'm like, oh, really? Your name's Phil McCracken? Okay, sure. My name's Anita Goodlay. Can I get your number?
Anita Goodwin. Yeah.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
Yes, we're for real.
Yes, we're serious. Best name drop prank of all time. It is. Oh my God. Let's see. I want to sign in the hotel as Martin Brody and see what happens. That would be great.
That would be cool.
That would be. Did I miss anybody's comments? Never against it. Oh.
Just kind of going through and read those again.
Offensive. I think it's just everybody's personal, how they feel, if they want to be offended or not. That's what I think it is.
Robert says he could do Michael Caine because he does a really good Michael Caine impression.
Really?
So does John Trainer.
He does.
John Trainer should hook up and do like dueling Canes. Just do different lines from the various movies.
I don't know. I just knew I was the first. Michael. I just knew I was the first.
You were the first. You and Chrissy. You were
Somebody
the
else
first.
got in jail. John's in
Yep.
jail. I don't even know. Everybody's in jail lately. Mary Hinge. Mary Hinge. Why I oughta. I don't know why I'm so crazy today. Look at me, I'm a mess. Hair all over the place. Oh man, I gotta tell you right now, though. We're talking about some Dame Shock's mother. I'm sorry. I can't resist it.
She's going to see. Oh, we should go to next time I'm in. If I go to Orlando this summer, I'll go to SeaWorld and I'll have them page Calvin Bouchard, see if anybody catches it. Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody goes to SeaWorld anymore. Well, there are people that still go there, but I have to see in Blackfish.
There's nothing to see. You can't. No whale shows.
You just want to go there to like say that, and then you do that, and then I'll be like, I'll get one of those. I have this like karaoke microphone that has a speaker in it. I'll be like, Overman was killed inside the park. The baby was caught inside the park. Its mother is in the park.
And when you do that, that's like 3D. So that's better than 3D than was in the movie when you just did that. Yeah.
Joe Alves, if you're watching, if you make a remake of Jaws 3D, can I become
we love you.
Bess Armstrong?
Yes, Keith. Yes, Jay did snort. We did catch that.
Come on. I did wish you don't know. It's as embarrassing as it sounds. I could do. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't put that up there before. Got that. Make sure I don't miss anybody's comments. I snorted. Thank you. No, I don't know. Somebody try to cancel Eminem.
What?
Eminem cancels you. You don't cancel Eminem. Like all the youngins, what are they? They're not millennials anymore. They're zennials or whatever. And they were like, we're going to cancel Eminem. I'm like,
oh, the singer, not the candy. I think about the candy.
Eminem's been offending people since 1994. Hello. Here we go. Want to read Connor's comment? It's the. Oh yeah. Wait. Did you really?
What did he put? Let's see, Rory just put, I definitely walked in to the Oak Bluffs Police Department and asked for Chief Brody. We lost our camera. And some good citizen had taken it there. Well, that's good.
Okay, now that actually is, thank you, Antonio. That actually is something that we all do remember too. Open, yep.
Open wide, say ah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Listen here, nephew.
Nephew.
Here we go.
Show any more cheek. That's right.
Oh, I'm on Fry Later. You know, when you've been here for a couple of years, you'll get promoted to maybe Fry Later like me. I was trying to do the welcome back.
Good mornings. Guess our Sonia from Australia is here. Good morning.
Oh, that's Sonia. Hi, Sonia. How are you? She's always always saying hi.
Yeah. So it's 6:30 here, 10:30.
Here comes my pride and joy.
So it should be 8:30 in the morning there, I think.
Oh,
8:30 Friday morning.
Where's Kelly at? Where's Donna at? Where my girls at? Oh,
country song.
God help us. Anybody else want to? Okay. So let's see what else. Jake. Oh, we said that already. Jake. I'm not. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, what do you think the funniest line it is out of all the Jaws movies?
Intentionally funny or just so stupid it's funny?
Intentionally funny. First.
I would say just for the sheer impact of it when he says, "Come down and chum some of this shit,"
Yeah.
because everybody laughs because it's funny, and then all of a sudden they all scream. So that's the best funny line. But what else? Yeah, is there a hotel?
Yeah, I think I just
Is there a
left.
hotel on a restaurant on the island? Yeah, you walk straight ahead. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good hidden ones in there, like no one noticed the Ellen one, which is like, yeah, I like to house your husband. Yeah, I would do. Like,
Yeah, me too. So would I.
Let's see. Is anyone eating this? Yeah, then we have that. And then you want a pretzel.
More pretzel? I'm gonna say with your mouth full. More pretzel?
Name some more. Why can't I think?
Obviously a what?
Yep.
It's a lot of laughs.
Polly do the printing. What I think is funny, it's not really funny, but really funny is supposedly injured some bathers.
Yes.
that right there is like, I don't know what it is. I just laugh every time.
And it's not a line, but what I think is really funny is when Brody's in the shack on the phone to Polly and Hendrix is outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah.
And he throws the rocks and he turns around and he goes,
that is like he's just like low profile. Yes,
he's like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Chief?
Or the dynamite where he's like, what are you doing? Give me that. What are you doing?
Yeah. Going in the shark.
And Chloe used to say, oh, no, they're all gonna die.
They're all gonna die.
I like that. Okay. You walk straight ahead. Yeah, we said that.
Yeah.
Kelly, where's Kelly? Yikes.
James said, I see you got your rubbers. Yeah.
Why can't I do that? Yes, it is. American Werewolf in London on Facebook. Intentionally funny goes to revenge. Come get me, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Kelly says the funniest part of Jaws 3 is when the waitress asks who's paying the bill and they all point to Mike.
Yeah. Ooh. Forgot about that.
Matt says, oh, boys, I think he's come back for his noon feeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Connor.
It's only an eye. Oh, wait. It's only the one.
Yeah. Connor says, then Ireland.
Yeah.
And I say, what's after Cable Junction? The Atlantic. And then Ireland. Yes, that's true.
There's a name for that fear. I think it's called
drowning.
Yeah. For somebody who doesn't, wait a minute, what is it when Martin says it's only an island if you look at it from the water?
That's right. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But what is it? Some kind of portable monkey cage? What do you got here? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Robert says they pointed to Kay, not Mike. Oh, we got a fight going.
Uh-oh. When Hooper comes over to Chief's house and he helps himself with the leftover dinner, that's the table. Yep.
Yeah.
That is Brody about the Aurora. Yeah, because in Jaws 2, he's on the Aurora. You don't front bow, back stern. If you don't get it right, I'm gonna throw your ass out the window. Squirt. Yep. That's a good one, Nate. That's a good one. Best line in Jaws. Never mind that shit. Point. Yeah. Jaws 2. Yep.
Yeah. Never mind that shit. Point.
Mary Lou Moffat. Dreyfuss is freaking awesome in Jaws. Pretty much everything, but how he wasn't nominated for Jaws is an insult to intelligence. No, Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw should have been Hooper.
I think he lost his nomination. He wrote a play called The Man in the Glass Booth, and they made a film of it that year.
Yeah.
And Maximilian Schell was the lead. And he got nominated instead of Robert. I bet he was like, damn, why did I write that stupid play?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, Dreyfuss won. He won an Academy Award. He's great. He's amazing. You know what? As he got older, he just kept getting better and better. Uh, I didn't like that interview that I see him because he was so scared that Jaws was going to be a flop, and then he was talking. I'm just like, and then afterwards, just like, we did it. We did it.
Well, it's like, we talked about a couple weeks ago. Nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm somebody that has, some TV and a couple small roles, and then American Graffiti, and then you think your career's over because you've seen yourself in Duty Kravitz, so you just beg just to have Jaws, so you have a job.
I know it's funny though, because Ian was like, he's, how the Brits always like to use the C word, and I actually don't mind it. It makes me laugh every time, but he is a wanker because when on that interview, I love it when talk about shade. Like when you throw shade at someone, like he's the ultimate, Roy just sunbathes and works out, and Richard Dreyfuss just talks and
talk.
talks. It's like, oh, I burn. But I can see it now. I can see Dreyfuss being like, oh, this is the end of my career. Saying stuff like that in front of in front of Robert, like, and him being like, I'm going to punch that kid. Get him out of my face. Just like Murray Hamilton said, get him out of my face.
But it was good. It was good for the on-screen dynamic too. Quentin Hooper, they had a respect for each other, but they didn't have to be friends.
Yeah.
Richard told me that he and Robert Shaw had talked about doing Shakespeare together in 10 years.
Yeah, he said he was so intimidated because he did play. So, and then he also went to the famous London School of Dramatic Arts, which is, wow, let me get back to it. Shaw said in 1975, Jaws isn't a novel. Wait, did you write this? He said, wait a minute. Shaw said to, what was it, quote unquote, from the writer himself that wrote Jaws, Peter Benchley. He said, I can't do an English accent, but did you write this?
Goes, you write this?
Yes. He goes, it's shit.
Oh, shite.
It's
you
shit.
Say shite. You say shite over here.
Yeah, it did. He said shit. Let's see. The best line of Jaws the Revenge is when he roars. I know. Banana boat. All three should have been nominated, honestly. Yes, they should have. His greatest career move was working for Spielberg. I ain't crazy. I ain't after that shark on little. First, he bumps his head on Quint's boat. Then he bumps his head in the hallway in Jaws 2. Yeah. I think Brody and Hooper and Quint are all amazing actors. They really are. Yeah. They really are. Yeah. Yep. Oh,
yeah, I think we've extinguished all the good lines.
Yes, we did. Its mother is in the park. Calvin Bouchard said like Samuel Jackson. You mean we're talking about some damn shark's mother? Was it the same roar as the truck that Spielberg's first movie Duel came
It was.
Is it Michael? I got the book. I love it. Oh, Kelly, look at that. That's so nice. Oh,
thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad it got there safely.
Kelly, you're great. Let's see. I might want to miss some. I want to get some more. Let's see. Not online. What a blooper when someone pointed. You want to read that? Someone pointed out to me. You can see the camera on Ben Gardner's boat when he's heading. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that now.
I'm sorry. When he's leading when he's leading the boat out.
And it could be the way it was. I'm going to get technical theater speak. Now, when you go to the movies in the old days, you either had they had the masking that would close because of the ratio of the aperture plate that the film came through, so they could adjust it so it didn't look like you had all this blank screen on the side.
Yeah.
But when they started doing films when they started showing movies on television or video, you could see some of the stuff that wasn't supposed to be seen The Woman in Red, the G. Wilder film, is very famous for the fact that in the theater, when Kelly LeBrock gets out of bed, you see her from the belly button up. But when you watch it on home video or on television, you see her from basically mid thigh up. And you see a lot. You think you see a lot more than Kelly LeBrock intended. So that's today's
Michael's facts. Michael's facts.
That's today's technical minute. Yeah.
Yee! Let's see. I've always dreamt of making love to an angry welder. Yes. Oh my God, that's Michael. Michael, I got the book so far. We got that. I hope somebody made a. Oh yeah, banana boat. With the banana boat. You guys are funny and oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Oh dear Lord, Jesus. Talking about his damn mother. The shark wore the same effect as Jerry in the Tom and Jerry commercials. The guy complaining about Breaker Breaker turned out to be Fogarty. Ha! You rock! You rock! You rock!
You guys do rock. Thank you again for joining us. Have a good evening.
Have a good night, guys.
Fins up.
Fins up. See you guys next Thursday. Check out our Back in the Day page. Comments.
Yes.
Photos on. Put videos on. We want to see some 1975 photos if you have any.
That's right. Next week's Back in the Day we'll be covering 1975.
Yes. We love you too, Kel. Kelly, we love
guys.
you. Good night. Bye, Matt. Bye, Mark Small. Bye, James. Bye, Victor. Bye, Connor.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye, guys.
Matt, Victor, Connor, James. Bye, Robert. Full house. Jaws Army. We should do that. A kiss at the Kiss Army.
Have a good night, guys.